Hey guys, it is Autumn Skylar Sings here, back with another video. I know a lot of you, most of you, probably didn't think you'd see this face again, but here it is, right in your face to tell you, hey, I'm back, and you're gonna know why I left. So, this is me, explaining what the heck happened. To be blunt, I went crazy. I have spent the last year plus ping-ponging back and forth between recovered, not recovered, recovered, not recovered, recovered, not recovered. And it has been very hard to stay in the recovery lane, especially when you have this voice screaming at you all the time that you would be happier if you were worse, if you were sick, or that even if you know you'll be miserable on the inside, that at least you'll look pretty for other people, which isn't the case. Just telling you a secret. When you get very sick, people aren't really going to think it's all that pretty. They're going to be kind of a little scared, and they are going to tell you, hey, you need to go into the hospital. Now, thankfully, I did go a few times. I don't remember exactly how many times it has been since my last video. It's either been 2 or 3. So, yeah, I have been really trying to figure out how to stay recovered. And it has taken time, and I really haven't had the energy to post on this channel mentally. I haven't had it. I'm so judgmental of the videos that I post. You know, even though there are some that I post pretty lazily that don't get checked as thoroughly as they should for quality control to make sure that I'm putting out a product that is as close to perfect as I can get it, because that is important to me. But I judge those videos just as harshly as I judge the ones that are done in a more professional sense. I am so hard on myself and am constantly putting myself down, and I've begun to realize that that's not good, that that's not helping me in any way. That is not making me better. Not anywhere close. So, it has taken this most recent hospitalization to open my eyes to the fact that I don't want to spend any more time being sick. I don't want to waste any more time going to the hospital or spending months just being able to get up out of bed and then immediately go back to sleep on the couch downstairs. Spending my days like a zombie. I don't want that anymore. And there have been good moments too. I had a job. I finished a semester at college and I did very well. Not that I'm trying to brag, but I'm just proud of myself for being able to handle a job as well as school at the same time and maintain steady grades, even if it wasn't too many classes. Still, for me, it is an accomplishment that I take pride in. And I was going to open mics and I was networking a bit, and things were not so dire. But then it was like something switched inside of me and I went on self-destruct mode. And I do that a lot. And there are a lot of things that occur before that immediate switch, where I go from semi-rational to completely irrational. It's not just, oh, I'm perfectly fine, I'm recovered this day, and then the next day, anorexic. No, there are a lot of steps that lead to that moment. And a lot of them involved behaviors I'm not proud of, disordered behaviors that really obviously didn't help me in the long run or do any of the things that I'd hoped they would do. Well, they did make me thinner, but being thinner does not necessarily equal a better, happier me. In fact, it often equals a worse, more miserable me. Funny how a lack of nutrition will do that to you. But this most recent relapse within the last 9 months got very bad and very scary very quickly. I lost control and, one or two slip-ups became a landslide, and I couldn't hold on to anything to keep me from falling down into the abyss. Yes, I've been able to climb my way up now, but for a long time, things were hard. Things were very hard. I felt very much alone, and as though the only thing that would give me any joy would be losing just a few more pounds. Just a few more pounds, just a few more pounds, but it's never just a few more pounds. Once you get to where I got to, you just want to keep going until your body stops. And I'm very lucky that I have the family that I do that see the signs and stop me from getting too dire. They were able to convince me to go inpatient and get help. And I'm thankful for that, because I feel as though I'm a completely different person now in the best of ways. And that is thanks to this most recent inpatient hospitalization. I really think that my saving grace was getting electroconvulsive therapy. And I know that that's a lot. I know that this is kind of sometimes seen as a last-ditch effort for people that would otherwise be lost causes if this didn't exist. So for it to help and really make me better, I'm so thankful. I feel as though I've gotten a second chance at life, because I feel like if I hadn't gotten it, I don't know what would have happened. I feel as though that I would have fallen deeper and deeper and deeper until I just couldn't do it anymore. But I'm not at that place now. I am probably the healthiest I have ever been. I mean, obviously I still have medical issues. Those are always going to be there. Nothing's going to get those to go away entirely, and that's fine. But I just mean physically and mentally, I am so much stronger than I have been in my whole life. I mean, even when I was 11 and kicking ass in Taekwondo, I wasn't this strong. I am mentally finally at a place where I'm able to deal with a lot of the traumatic events that have plagued me throughout my life, which is something I've been wanting to work on for a while, but most of the therapists that I've had in the past have been too scared to move forward with this kind of treatment because they didn't feel as though I was ready. But I finally got a therapist that not only thinks I'm ready, but is eager to work on these areas, and it's helping. I am beyond thrilled that I can sit here and say that I have a newfound excitement for life. Things don't feel so bleak. I don't feel as lost and confused. I feel as though I know who I am, I know what I want, and one way or another I'm gonna get it. That sounds, gosh, I don't know how that sounds, but all in all, I just feel really good. I still have moments where I'm not doing so well, where my depression takes over, or where my disordered thoughts cling to me. I still suffer from body dysmorphia and I still suffer from disordered thoughts pretty much daily, but it's not this little demon sitting on my shoulder screaming at me. If anything, it's more of a whisper. And the real me is able to drown it out. I meditate almost every day. I do yoga twice a day. I am very active. I go outside multiple times during the week. I am very active with my pets. I am being a lot more socially active than I have been in a while. I really feel as though things are on the up and up. I mean, I could be wrong, and something else could hit me out of left field, and that would simply be the next thing for me to deal with. But even if something were to happen, I feel as though this is the most capable I have been to be able to handle whatever is thrown at me. I feel strong and more confident. I wore a bikini for the first time in years, and I was very uncomfortable, but I didn't feel the need to entirely cover up myself. I was able to show off parts of my body that I'm very self-conscious about, which was a big, huge step. I've been able to spend time with people. I have really taken advantage of this quarantine, I feel, to work on bettering myself. I've spent a lot of time working on new songs, poetry, working on bettering my singing, working on vocal techniques, my ukulele playing, working on monologues. I just feel lighter. I know obviously I am physically heavier than I was a few months back, but in spite of that, I feel lighter than I have felt in a long time. I don't feel as though there's this crushing weight on top of me. I feel like I can breathe. And I'm so grateful for that. I still make mistakes. I still have bad days. But I feel on a positive trajectory. I feel as though good things are going to happen, and maybe saying that out loud will jinx it, or maybe it'll put that energy into the universe. I don't know, but I just have a good feeling inside of me. And even if it's wrong, even if it's going to be terrible stuff to come, right now, today, I feel good. I feel happy. And I feel pride. I feel pride in everything that I've been able to accomplish thus far, and how vulnerable I've allowed myself to be, not as guarded, and I've been able to enjoy life again. And that means a lot. It means so much. I feel alive again, and even though, again, I can't predict the future, I know that I, in this current moment, have no intention of going back to being a zombie again. I have no intention of letting the fears and doubts and self-hatred continue to tear me down and keep me from fulfilling the role that I feel destined to play. I feel good. And with that being said, I'm ending this channel. I know that that's like, what? That doesn't really sound like what you're trying to say, Autumn. Shouldn't you be, I don't know, putting up videos? Well, I will be, dear viewer, just not here. I'm starting over again for like the billionth time. I do this every like 5 or however many years. I make a new channel, and I feel as though I want to start a new channel that really shows everyone out there my potential. I want to put a lot of work into the videos that I produce, and I want all of the content on my channel to be up to par. And I'm not talking about perfection, even though that is always what I'm going to strive for. I'm talking about putting out a product that I don't loathe. That is up to par for me. That would be amazing, because I don't think I have ever put out a product that I didn't immediately hate, because that's just how I am. It's always been my reaction to anything that I do, and I want that to change. So to start that, I am cleaning house, getting a fresh slate. I'm going to be starting on a new YouTube channel, which I will be linking down below, as well as a new Instagram. So if you want to follow and subscribe to those channels and that page, you are welcome to. No content is going to be up, but I do intend to change that. As you can see from the quality of this video, I have gotten new equipment, and I'm going to be continuing to get new equipment so that way I can really work on producing higher quality content. I want to put something out there that shows what I am capable of. And that's my goal with this new channel. So it is called Autumn Skylar Does Everything, and really my intent behind it is to do everything. I don't intend to stick to just singing. I plan to incorporate all aspects of my personal hobbies or parts of myself as I can, whether that is painting, which I love and have never really shared on this channel, or possibly cooking, acting, makeup. I don't really entirely know yet. I am still working on first just getting all of the equipment together, and then once all of that is handled, working on putting up content. And I am really excited. I feel good about this, and it is bittersweet because I'm saying goodbye, but I feel like a phoenix being reborn again, and hopefully I'll be able to rise from the ashes and soar and really put something out there that will make me proud, that will make me feel accomplished and as though I am a legitimate creator. So that's the plan. That is the big reveal. That's why I haven't been on here, because I've known for a while I wanted to start over with a new channel, but wasn't exactly sure how to break the news, and I didn't want to put out a video about me creating a new channel and have it be months and months and months before I put anything on it. I don't know when the rest of my equipment will get here and when everything is going to come together, but as soon as it does, I'm going to put up a video. Pinky promise. You can hold me to it. So that's that. I want to thank you all for the amazing experience that this channel has been. I've learned a lot. I really feel as though there's nowhere to go but up from here. and hopefully the videos that I put out on my new channel will be above and beyond what I was able to put out here. Thank you guys so much for being there for me for the highs and lows, and for always being so loving and so understanding and supportive. And I really hope that that energy follows me into this new chapter of my life and my new chapter on YouTube. Thank you so much again, and I hope I see you in a video on my new channel. I hope that you have a wonderful day and that you're able to get everything that you want out of life, because I think that we all deserve that deep down. Thank you so much. Bye, guys.